Hi Gemini, welcome to your Valentine's Day reading. This is going to be an all signs general reading, love reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Valentine's Day. So I wanted to try this for a long time, and I've got this new setup. Valentine's Day is one of my favorite, it is my very favorite holiday, regardless of what's happening in my life. I just love hearts, so I'm crazy for Valentine's Day, no matter what. So I wanted to do a pretty Valentine's Day setup. I hope you like your reading. I've pre-pulled 4 Lovers Oracle cards, and we're going to be doing a lot more. These are just, they're kind of hard to shuffle, so I pre-pulled them. So Gemini, let's see what awaits you for Valentine's Day, or what energies are around you this Valentine's Day for love. So here we have your first card. Imagine all unwanted things, all unwanted thoughts, Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So if you struggle with intrusive thoughts, and Gemini, you're an air sign, much like me, I'm a Libra, also an air sign, I can get in my head, I can have intrusive thoughts. And, you know, we manifest what we think. And so when we're stuck in those intrusive thought patterns, it's a lower vibrational energy, and we can get too much in our head and analyze things too much. And it can cause us a lot of stress and upset. So this season, this Valentine's Day season, try to practice just sending those thoughts into light. So when something comes to your mind that doesn't serve your highest good, that doesn't feel good to your heart or soul, just try not to give it too much attention. Allow it to be there for a second, and then just shift your thought to something that you do want. So envision those thoughts even going up out of you like dark black smoke, and replace them with something good, you know, focusing on the qualities you want in a person or in a relationship, something like that. Replacing them with things like that so that you attract more of that. So let's go ahead and see what's next. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So a lot of you really must be struggling with some intrusive thoughts, with overwhelming thoughts of things that you don't want. Follow your heart. The feelings, the emotions, and the things that come from your heart, not those intrusive thoughts in your mind. Those are the things that you need to focus on. That is the gateway to the soul. And Spirit's asking you, you know, without negative thoughts taking over, without anything coming in that's not for your highest good, if you could do anything as far as love goes, what would it be? Would it be, you know, get a ticket and travel to see somebody that you're missing? Would it be, you know, go to a new area of the world you never have been to before and meet the love of your life? You know, would it be go back to your hometown and reconnect with an old love? Would it be stay right here and meet somebody new? What would it be? Ask yourself that. My dog, I'm sorry, my dog was about to bark. Ask yourself that and follow that answer if possible. Or even just spend time fantasizing about that answer, how it would turn out if you did that. Picture yourself doing it and the outcome that you want. Because when you do that, you help to manifest that kind of exact outcome in your life. If I can get these to stand, it can be a little tricky. All right. So the next card here with the white dove of peace there. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So it sounds to me, Gemini, like maybe you've been through some hard times, and maybe you had something happen that you can't comprehend as to why it did or why it would. And maybe you've been in quite a bit of turmoil, and maybe that's why you're having all these awful, you know, intrusive dark thoughts that are kind of plaguing you. And maybe that's why you're all up in your head instead of in your heart space. But pull it back down into your heart space and tell yourself, things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. And repeat that mantra. Make it be yours this Valentine's Day season, because through this turmoil, a blessing is soon going to be revealed. And now your next card. I get it before it drops. Okay. We have more white wings here. So white feathers might be a sign for some of you that something, this blessing is coming. angel wings, white feathers on your path, and pictures online, anything like that you see could be a sign that this blessing and love is getting ready to be revealed to you. So Gemini, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. So you have this blessing coming out of a time of turmoil. You've had some struggle, you've had some pain, but this is behind you now. Spirit's trying to let you know that the painful times, the past, it's all behind you. Do your best to release it. Don't let it overtake your thoughts and dwell on that over and over, repeating it in your head again and again, torturing yourself with details, wondering how it could have been, what could have been said or done differently to prevent it. Everything happened and unfolded just as it needed to for your soul path. You're going to have something new opening up, and that's going to be part of your blessing. Follow it with faith and don't worry about what happened in the past. Just try to release it and know that now is a time for new beginnings. All right, let's see here. So now we're going to get you some heart-to-heart oracle cards, Gemini. I did already shuffle these a couple times beforehand too. So for the Gemini guided here, what do they need to know for Valentine's Day? All right, we have staying committed, locked on, growing closer, and stuck on you. So some of you may have been imagining the worst. You may have been going through a rough patch. There's been a lot of turmoil, but I feel a new understanding is coming from this turmoil. Something that needed to happen in the way that it did so that you could heal, move on to a higher level in love, so that you could both have a new path. But believe me, this path is going to be together. Some of you might have been worried you're going to split up, but you're actually going to find out for Valentine's Day that they're not leaving. You're actually growing closer, that you're going to be staying committed, or you're going to decide to go ahead and become committed. Some of you might be learning that you're going to be entering into a more committed relationship than you've had. And maybe it's going to be coming as a surprise because times have been a little bit hard between the two of you. We have drifting away, being out of touch, distance between you, losing interest. So, yes, some of you may have been afraid that you're drifting apart, that, you know, there's too much distance between the two of you and somebody's losing interest. But you're being reminded that you're actually locked on. Your souls are locked, your hearts are locked, and you're going to be following a new path together. And those of you maybe who are in separation and thought that this was coming to an end and you were drifting apart forever, no, you're not going to do that. Things are going to be turning around. We have here, never forget, love of your life, lingering emotions, past love returns. So for a lot of the Geminis here, there's a strong energy of reconciliation, someone from the past coming back, and actually, you know, you're locking it in now. It's going to be new and different. They were never able to forget you. You were never able to forget them. This was the love of your life. And you've never been really ready to let go. The emotions, the love, all of that has been lingering. Even a lot of the painful stuff has been lingering. And you've been replaying it in your mind. But Gemini, it's time to release that. That is now behind you. This fresh start is coming. And they're going to return. And it's going to be forever this time. All right, look at that, full circle, back to the beginning, seeing your ex again and feeling complete. So I think a lot of the Geminis led to this reading are going to be in separation, and you've been dwelling on all the negative things that have happened, and you can't believe there's a possibility that this will come back around. But you're being shown that that possibility is now here. This new path is getting ready to open. Have faith in that. Nobody's ever forgotten. And it's coming back around full circle. All right, seeing your ex again and feeling complete about it. Someone from the past returns. Past love returns. I think that this reading is screaming reconciliation. We have wise choice. Lots of options. Picking the right one. No regrets. Don't have any regrets for anything that's happened in the past, Gemini, okay? Because everything had to happen the way that it did. And now here you are coming full circle right back to the beginning with the person that is the love of your life. The distance between the two of you dwindling, and you guys just, your souls joining permanently this time. Happy to be back together. Let's see one more. surprise inside, discovering a secret, unexpected changes, and receiving gifts. So you have some unexpected changes coming your way. It's going to be a nice surprise, Gemini. It's going to be something that you have maybe hoped for and kind of waited for. There's a surprise this Valentine's Day, and I normally put that down there, but there wasn't room, so it's going up top. Yeah, I think that, you know, the secret that you're going to be discovering is that this person never stopped thinking about you. This person didn't drift away. You were the love of their life, just like you're the love of theirs. And all you two could do was come back full circle and be back together again. And whatever you had to give up to get here, whatever happened for you to get here, you're going to end up deciding that was a wise choice. You had lots of options, but you guys picked the right one. And you're going to end up back in each other's arms permanently. This Valentine's Day brings reconciliation energies. So we have pay attention to the red flags. So for those of you who are having to choose between two people, or maybe you started seeing someone new thinking that your old love wasn't going to come back. You just dropped some cards, so excuse me while I bend over to get them. Some of you have been seeing somebody new thinking you were going to try to move on. If you have to choose between them and the past love coming back, pay attention to any red flags that might be being revealed to you with the new person. You're going to make the right choice. Just pay attention to anything that you see that stands out to you, that doesn't feel right to your soul, to your heart, to your inner being, and follow that. We have unrequited love. Some of you may have been in a connection where there was unrequited love. It was one-sided. Someone wasn't returning it, and it just was too much for you. But the surprise inside, the secret that you're going to discover is the unrequited love is turning around and becoming something mutual. There's going to be equal reciprocity now. We have love yourself first, Gemini. So remember, when you demand respect and you set your standards to a certain level, other people are going to start respecting you too, because I feel whoever this is that is on your mind for this reading, they're going to see the new self-respect that you have for yourself and the changes that have been made within you. And they're going to like that. It's going to actually draw them in closer, and then they're going to give more of that back to you. And you're going to be giving yourself the gift of mutual love and mutual respect that you have always deserved. We have heart-to-heart conversations, and this can be part of loving yourself. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. You can talk about how things have felt. You can talk about how you have felt being apart, or how you've waited for this person to come in. You can talk about the things that you want, but I feel that you're being called to really be honest about what you expect out of the connection this time. What you want it to become and what you hope for it, said with loving words and kindness and compassion, of course, as always. But I feel that this person is going to be very receptive this time. Where in the past they haven't been able to listen or pay attention or understand, they've become more wise as well. They've grown, and they're going to be ready to hear it, and they're going to be ready to respect that, because they're going to respect you this time. And look what we have at the bottom of the deck. Reconciliation. So you're going to see that by respecting yourself and giving yourself what you need and expressing what you need to them, it's going to be very much well received. And this is going to help just to solidify that, yes, I do want to do this for you. I want us to do this for each other. I want to finally come back around and get this distance between us and you know, eliminate it. I want to be close again. That's the message I'm getting. So let's pull some. My one dog is just down here just pacing. I don't know what her problem is. What's the matter, girl? Who's my tiny girl? Alright, little Miss Izzy pacing around in your reading. So we have the Empress. Nurturing, loving energy, the birthing of something new. Almost this feeling of like rising up out of the ashes for Gemini. Page of Swords, messages coming in, communication coming in. Maybe you don't even realize what's coming because you've been so unhappy in your life currently. You might just want to try practicing gratitude, you know, for the things that are around you. because that's going to help bring more things to be grateful for. But I feel that people are, somebody, I'm sorry, I can't talk tonight, somebody watching is so hung up on what they don't have that they can't see what's about to be presented to them. 4 is a number of stability. You're about to have stability brought into your love life, and it's about to be amazing. What's the matter, girl? What do you want? Can you wait? This space is so small, and my little dog is at the door, and I have to step over cords and everything to get her, open it for her. Oh. And I could just see myself pulling the whole thing down. So Gemini, you might be tired. You might be really guarded of your boundaries. You might have some walls up. But I feel that you're getting ready to be presented with something rather quickly that's going to help to bring those down. So just open your heart and your mind to this. There's going to be a conversation that's going to make you feel so much better. And then things are going to be, after the conversation, there's going to be an offer for love that's going to be more stable and grounded. And everything's going to be very honest, I feel, so that you're going to feel better about the whole situation in general. All right, we're going to pull a couple Burning Heart Oracle cards. Gemini, these are going to be messages from the heart space of the person on your mind to you. For the Geminis watching, what is their person of interest have to say to them? I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Someone feels that they created this distance, that they lost you because they were selfish, and they recognize that now. And now they're ready to have something new come in, and they're ready to tell you that too. What else, please, for the Gemini watching? What else? I wish you were here with me. This person is dying for this reconciliation. They're missing you so much. And they're even stuck up in their head, like, what if I lost them forever? What if they drifted away from me? I'm never going to forget them. I can't believe that I lost them in the first place. I was so selfish, and here I am. I'm ready to be with you again. And I wish you were here right now. And soon I'm going to come get you and tell you that. And that's what I feel they're going to do. What else, please, for the Gemini watching? We have, I want to hold you. I wish you were here with me, and I want to hold you. I miss you so much. I'm not happy at all without you. My life seems lackluster, and I may have did this to myself, but now I want a future with you, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to bring you into my reality again. Whatever changes I have to make to become unstuck in my ego, unselfish, more giving, more loving, whatever I have to talk to you about to make you understand the changes that I've made, I'm going to do. I have been working on myself, and I am ready to be whole for you. I'm ready to be with you. Let's get one more. One last message for the Gemini watching. And we're going to leave you on this, Gemini, this Valentine's Day, the person on your mind that you want in your life so badly that you thought was impossible. They want you to know that I want to treat you the way that you deserve. They're finally seeing what they had in you. They're finally recognizing your worth, Gemini, and they want to show you how sorry they are for everything that's happened, and they want to make sure that you never feel a bit of unrequited love from them again. They want to talk. They want to hold you. They want to be close. They want this future with you, and they want you to be treated the way you deserve this time. And here they are coming back around to do just that. So Gemini, I hope you liked your reading. I'm wishing you the most happiest, most love-filled Valentine's Day ever. Thank you so much for being here. Sending you lots of love and light.